lot going on, Mark. Thank you. Developing tonight, the Alabama Supreme Court is ordering the state's probate judges to stop issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
All but one of the justices on Alabama Supreme Court sided with two public interest groups in ruling that the U.S. Constitution doesn't alter the judge's duty to administer state law.
The court says Alabama has defined marriage as between only one man and one woman for about 200 years. And it says a federal court used sleight of hand in a case that resulted in most of Alabama allowing gay marriage last month. WIT 42 News reporter Jamie Ostroff has reaction to that ruling. Jamie.
Well, I just sat down with a local attorney who says this decision puts Alabama's probate judges in a very difficult position.
When Birmingham attorney Eric Guster learned about the Alabama Supreme Court's latest ruling on same-sex marriage, he had a strong reaction.
I'm glad I'm not a probate judge because I would hate to be in this situation.
Just weeks after a federal judge in Mobile declared the state's ban on same-sex marriage unconstitutional, the state Supreme Court ordered the opposite. Guster says that raises more questions than answers for probate judges.
Federal court rulings actually override any state rulings. So now the probate judges are in a quandary. Do I follow the state court ruling or do I follow what I believe is a federal court ruling?
Even though federal rulings prevail, a probate judge will risk being held in contempt of court if they disobey the state ruling. The U.S. Supreme Court is expected to take up the legality of same-sex marriage this summer, but until then,
it's going to be a fight for months to come.
Meanwhile, groups on both sides of the issue are quick to respond to Tuesday's decision. This decision by the Alabama Supreme Court finally, in the words of Justice Scalia, gives the people of Alabama the respect that they deserve in preserving our law until the U.S. Supreme Court resolves the issue, writes the Alabama Policy Institute. The Alabama State Supreme Court does not have the authority to interfere with a federal court order. The Human Rights Campaign fired back. This order is outrageous and baffling, and no amount of legalese can hide the bare animus that forms the foundation of this extra-legal ruling.
As for same-sex marriage licenses that have already been issued in Alabama, Guster said he believes they should still be valid, but again, that is another question he'll have to research after this ruling. Jamie Ostroff, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.